Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching the Vampire Diaries. This is episode 20 of season 1. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the series so far. We do have the first 19 episodes uploaded to the channel. You can go back and enjoy before watching today's episode. Now we've got 3 more left, and hopefully I can bash them all out today. You know, I'm going to sit here. My plans are to watch all 3, but you never know what gets in the way, but hopefully that is the case. But my question to you guys is, as we're about to conclude season 1, and it's been fantastic so far, which season is your favourite? You know, which one would you rank as the best, and which one would you rank as the worst? Please put in the comments below. Just put my best season, my worst season. I want to see how it compares to everybody, because everyone will have a different opinion. So thank you for that. Now to recap the last episode, we had Stefan. Basically, he's still struggling, isn't he? He's really badly. His acting's been amazing as well, to be honest, but he's struggling badly with the Thirst for Blood. He kidnapped one of the girls that was running for Miss Mystic Falls, and Elena and Caroline both ran for that. You know, Caroline won, which is fantastic for her. At least she's got something good that's actually going. You know, she said that her family's been running. Only her mum is the one that hasn't won it before, and she didn't want to carry on that. And so, I mean, it's nice that she won, and obviously Elena was grateful as well. You know, she was congratulating her. She was saying, well done. They were supposed to have dates at this place, so Matt couldn't be there. Sadly, he had to work, which it would have been nice if he was there, you know, to dance together and stuff. And Elena obviously had Stefan, but then he kidnapped one of the people who was running, and he wasn't there when he come to the dance, so Damon stepped in, and the chemistry between them is on point, mate. Honestly, it's sick. But while Stefan was trying to control his desire to kill this girl, he kept biting her, and he told her to run away, and he chased her, and he was biting her again. Elena and Damon ran after him. They found him. Obviously, Bonnie was there as well. She started using some strong powers to get inside his head. But it was like she was, I don't know, like frying his insides. You know, he couldn't handle it. But then Bonnie's giving Elena the cold shoulder. It seems like they're not going to be friends anymore. She said that, I'm not going to make you choose, but, you know, you're with Stefan and I don't like him. So that's pretty much, she just said she needs space, leave her alone. So that's quite sad, to be honest. And then we have John Gilbert. I think he's John Gilbert. He threatened Damon. He's pretty much saying that Penn, she took something from the Gilberts back in the day, and he wants to get it back. Well, actually, she's give it Stefan. She's give it Damon. Sorry, she's give it him as a goodwill. You know, she said, I want to stay in this town. My daughter loves it here. I want to stay here. Jeremy's getting back on with Annabelle. You know, so she give it Damon as like a goodwill gesture. But now I'm thinking that he's going to hold it me. I don't think that he's just going to go over and just give it John straight away, because obviously he's killed John. He's come back. He's got the ring. I think Damon wants to find out what he knows about Catherine and Isabel before he relays that. That might be his leverage as a sort of trade. But that is where we are. If you do enjoy today's episode, please smash the like and a button. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for clicking on my video. Really do appreciate it. And let's just jump into the episode. Mate, that transition was so good from present to past.
Circle around that way. I'll distract them. Go.
Okay, so I was slagging Stefan off, yeah. I can't remember what episode it was when he first got captured, saying that he wasn't doing the right thing. But, you know, I might have spoken too soon. Oh, so they got her out.
Dude, hurry. Hurry.
Oh,
No.
so that's how he got shot.
No.
Wow, that's how he died. So they didn't die running out of church then? Because that was the story that they told, that someone was getting burned in the church and he ran in to help him and he got killed. That's what I perceived anyway from the story that he told Elena when he was in the kitchen that time. Oh, that's how they both died.
Stefan, I love you, Stefan.
Oh, that's deep, mate. She just told that him and not Damon. I've enjoyed the transitions, this so far at the start. It's been really good. I have to say it, because I've watched Arrow and they've done the same thing where they have present day and past day, and it just swaps between 2 stories, and you have no problem in following it, and you don't even notice that you've gone from present to past, because both stories like run concurrent with each other and they both make sense, and you can just transition between either one and you're not even bothered which one's being told. I love it. It's so good.
You're the one who locked them up.
You helped.
I couldn't have him running around chewing on people while the town was looking for vampires, now could I?
He loves him, really. Definitely does. I'm trying to remember, right? Where is... He's got that ring on. Where did he get the blood? When did he get injected with the vampire blood? That's what I'd like to know. Like, I see she bites him all the time, but that doesn't mean he's getting her blood, does it? So, I'm just trying to figure out where. And Damon as well. How did he get it?
My brother and I brought you here last night. We found you dead in the woods. You're in transition. She's been compelling you to drink it for weeks, Stefan.
Oh, no way, man. See? She answered my question. I love it when you ask a question. Usually it's the comments that tell me. But when the story does, so good.
Damon?
No compulsion was necessary. He drank from her willingly.
Oh, yeah, he did, didn't he? He was like kissing her and all that, asking for it. He was asking to turn Damon.
I watched them drag her inside. Then they set fire to it. Killed her, Stefan.
Did you ever figure out what that is?
Nope. Whatever it is, it doesn't work. Spoken to your uncle lately?
I've been avoiding him, actually. That, and I've been here most nights.
You're a complete nuisance.
See you later.
What, a class schedule?
Starting tomorrow, I'm officially a
Emerald.
student here.
So you'd suffer through all this just to hang out with me. That's,
Stupid.
Pathetic, old, lurky me.
awesome.
Mate, look how many rips he's got in his arm. Look, he's literally so muscly.
Buy something to eat. You know what'll happen if you don't eat. Come on, drink up.
Been doing some digging on Elena's uncle.
Kind of digging. After that, he started getting calls from a new number, and I had my friend run a geo-track.
Isabel's in Grove Hill?
I'm going with you. You tried to kill me. Yeah, well, you did kill me.
Mate, I am loving the bromance between these, man. Like, literally, they're going to blossom into some good friends.
Hurry up.
I can't babysit all night. I have things to do.
I would say drop dead, but what did you want to talk about?
I know you know. What do you think your mother would say?
Which mother?
Oh, that was a good answer. I didn't expect that in that situation.
I wonder how he took the news that we're dead. He thought he was protecting us, Damon. He thought he was protecting his town.
Emily says it's our bodies pushing us to feed.
Oh, yeah, they got to kill
It's
someone.
not gonna happen.
Is that your choice, then?
No chance,
It's
mate.
all to be
I'd
with
kill everyone,
Catherine.
me.
I want it over.
Can't survive without it.
I don't want to survive.
What?
After what I've done, it has to end.
You seem kind then, a little tear come down his face.
Look, are you gonna be okay here if I have to run out? I have to go do an errand with the teacher. Very trusting of him.
So are you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be leaving.
Good answer, that. He's throwing some good answers out this episode.
Jenna tells me that you wanted to discuss the sale of the building in person. So Damon tells me that you're looking for the device I took from Jonathan. I'm sure you realize I have no intention of giving it to you.
And now my Uncle John wants this invention device thing that she gave to Damon.
The hater, Jeremy. There's something else entirely.
Yeah, what is it that James Franco says? They hate us because they ain't us, mate. That is literally it. That is John Gilbert.
Oh, yeah, what would that be?
My weakness.
I told you, man, she's dying for him later on in this season.
I want Jenna to walk in on us.
Oh.
Jenna's in the kitchen.
She got sick ears.
Yeah, how does that work? You always have to be invited in?
By the owner or person of entitlement.
Oh. Oh, you don't mess about, Rick. He's sick.
Name's Henry. You were in the tomb.
Yes, sir.
Be sure you document the loss of civilian life in the church. Counsel, what you write will be passed down through generations.
That's so
Certain
true.
details.
My sons.
They will be remembered as the innocent victims of the Battle of Willow Creek.
At least their dad, yeah. Like, he didn't really slag them off then, was it? He still wanted the reputation to stay intact. So, I mean, obviously, probably his own family name as well for personal reasons. But, you know, at least he didn't, you know, Stefan didn't hear him slagging them off.
Please just go away. I don't want you here.
Ah, makes me laugh.
Drink.
I said get out!
How do you know John Gilbert?
Known him for years. He's a good friend.
Met him right after I got out of the tomb.
Do you know a woman named Isabel?
No, I don't know an Isabel. He's just keeping an eye on them, you know? Trying to make sure they stay out of trouble.
Well, it's John. It's just such a do-gooder.
What's going on?
Oh, don't kill this guy, man. He seems okay.
Let's not kill anyone tonight. Your words. Just pointing that out.
And I know that you just want to live your life complete with a white picket fence, and I can help you do that. You were his one regret. He loved you, and he hated himself for what he did to you. Vampires, you're so emotional. Jonathan Gilbert hated you. His only regret was that he didn't drive a stake through your heart himself.
This guy, man, like, he's a cocky bastard, honestly. Like, he really is. I like cocky people that can back it up. I've not seen anything for him to do yet. Damon's different, man. Damon's cocky and he backs it up. Until this guy, like, walks a walk and talks a talk, yeah, I dislike him.
I gave your device to Damon. Why did you ask him for it yourself? I'm sure he'd be delighted to give it to you.
Making the decision I should have made years ago was a choice I shouldn't have made. Even in our death, you only feel shame?
You're one of them now.
No.
Oh, I was bigging him
I
up.
came to say goodbye.
I pulled the trigger myself.
I was going to say that. Mate, I was going to say that, man. His dad was fucking blacked out in the forest. And I was going to say, do you wonder if that's his dad? But his frame seemed like he was slimmer than his dad, so I just didn't say it.
You killed your own sons?
You were both dead to me the moment you sided with the vampires.
Dude, I'm going to let myself die, Father. Please. Please.
Game over, innit? That's literally it, it's game over. I like how his dad's acting on the floor.
I need to hear them.
Oh man, this is real dead end.
What did you think you were gonna find, huh? Isabel with cigar and slippers?
He did, didn't he?
Oh man, I gotta stop this.
Innit, what's funny is, right, Alaric, yeah, I know he's killed a vampire, but it's technically just, it's kind of a person, isn't it? He's going around just killing people. Bet like last week, yeah, he didn't even know any about it. He didn't think he'd be going around like house hunting, just smoking people off left, right and centre. Do you know what I mean? Like, what does he want to do? Does he want to find his wife and rekindle the relationship, or does he want to just smoke her off as well for leaving him?
After only 2 years?
I figured 200 marks probably a good starting point.
Keep thinking I want to know why. Precise moment when my wife decided life with me wasn't enough. I just don't want to waste any more of my life searching for answers that I really don't want.
Oh, that's like he's literally talking to Damon, but like not talking to Damon. He's talking about himself, but directly into the heart of Damon.
What's the matter?
I need you to pack your things. We're leaving. I was wrong to think that we could make a home here.
Just gonna give up, pack us up, and move us out? Please, Mama.
John Gilbert's killing her, isn't he?
Although I think I witnessed a teacher having an existential crisis. This is my fault now.
No, it's no one's fault, Damon. I'm just saying you're not exactly innocent.
Did you ever manage to get the rest of this story?
Tell me.
I brought her for you.
What have you done, Stephen?
Damon, I've been to see Father. He came at me. I needed it. I had to have it. See through the darkness. I can move like it's magic. The pain. Damon, I can turn it off like a switch. You can turn that off too. You don't have to feel that pain anymore. I won't let you die. No, I can't. We can do this together.
Mate, I'm loving. Do you know what? I am fucking loving both of them together. Like, I mean, the love that they're showing each other right now. I never would have suspected Damon to be the weak one. Oh, instantly, mate, he's dead.
Suppose I should thank him. It's been a hell of a ride.
Oh, mate, do you reckon he blamed Stefan then for... He's not blamed him for Catherine's death. He's literally blamed him the whole time for making him who he is today. That is way deeper than blaming him for Catherine.
Okay, don't pretend like you don't care.
He left the ring, though. He's gonna do an Edward Cullen, and he's just gonna walk out and glow in the day.
Hey. It's getting impossible to sneak up on you.
Nice try, though.
Listen, hey.
That feels good.
Do you know what, right? Why I gained some feels towards this character, Annabelle. You know, I just never would have thought, mate. But like, she is just, she's grown on me. Like, literally, she is. Like, I don't want her to leave. I mean, it sounds sad, like I don't want you to go, but like literally I don't. Like, either I hope she goes and returns, or I don't want her to die. I feel like she's gonna die real bad. I really do.
How do you feel?
You were right. You got what you wanted, you and me, for all eternity. I will make it an eternity of misery for you.
Oh.
You'd have rather found me dead?
Catherine saved my life once. I owed her. But that doesn't mean I'd wish her curse on anyone.
Feels more like a gift.
That will change.
Why is that?
Because even in death, the heart is pure, Stefan.
I should have let Damon die too.
I ended up getting stranded, and they had to come pick me up. and that's why they died. Our actions are what set things in motion. Jumped in the water to save the family whose car had driven off the bridge. That's the person who saved my life.
I think his acting's been really good the last few episodes for me.
Elena.
I feel like he's never going to turn her then, like, because I feel like he hates being a vampire. So I think that if she is to ever turn, it's not going to be him, and it's not going to be Damon that's going to do it. It's going to be someone who's coming after them.
This was never my home, Miss Pearl. I was just a soldier who was left to die. You saved me.
Someone's attacked her. Fuck me, man. I've just got to think. I think John Harper has done that. John Harper? What am I talking about? John Gilbert, mate. He's done that, like, for sure. After she told him that he's give it to Damon, he's not having that. I think he's took out Annabelle as well. I think as well.
Thank you. Most Evan, thank you. You're back on Bambi Blood, and I'm the big badass brother again. All's right in the world. Everything on this planet's not your fault. My actions, what I do, it's not your fault. I own them. They belong to me.
So I said, mate, you own your actions. It belongs to Damon. Damon owns everything that he does.
You know, Emily waited till after I turned to tell me she'd been successful protecting Catherine with her spell.
She said it was a curse.
Witches. Judgy little things. Because I hated you, and I still do.
Sure you do, man.
Not because you forced me to turn.
Oh, I thought it was that.
And why?
Because she loved him more.
Because she turned you.
Oh, yeah. Does he still hold that now, though? Like,
I'm back.
Oh, Harper's dead as well. Mate, imagine that, searching for 100 odd years and she's out and then dead in weeks.
It's John Gilbert. Sorry to call so late. I have an update about the vampires.
Hello, Rick.
Oh, mate, Isabel, she's just like loving it now. She's just walking in daylight, chilling, coming to find him instead.
Isabel.
Do you know what I like, yeah? Is that he didn't turn around like, Isabel! He was like, fucking hell, here we go. That's literally what he was thinking in his head, like, before he turned over. Okay, so that's going to wrap up today's video. What I find actually interesting is, I think ALARIC has gone away from searching for Isabel because he loves her, so to speak. Like, let me find my wife. And it's more like, who is this woman? Why is she crazy? What is she doing? Why did she stop loving me? And he's not even excited to see her, which I think great, you know, she's a little turd. I mean, John Gilbert, man, he's gone after Penn, he's killed her, he's killed Harper as well. And I'm going to say he's going to kill Annabelle, like, because I feel like she's just going to go after him, and it's sad, man, like, because I think she's a good character, like, I really do like her, actually. It was a good introduction of a new vampire that is actually kind of a nice person with good intentions, you know, we only see the bad ones, and she seems to be a nice one, so I'm pretty devastated for her, and I think he's going to kill her towards the end. What else went on in this episode? I'm trying to think now. We've seen no Bonnie, no Caroline, no Matt, no Tyler. You know, the storylines between Damon and Stefan was, well, it explained it, didn't it? The smooth transitions from the past to the present, was sick this episode. You saw two different storylines and how they turned, you know, Stefan and Damon. Well, it seems like both of them never wanted to be actual vampires. The only thing that they wanted to be is with Catherine, and that was the only reason why that they wanted to turn. But as soon as they found out that she was dead, they had no intentions of actually turning. What is it? Stefan went to meet his dad. He was going to say one last goodbye before he let himself perish, so to speak. But his dad started slagging him off. You know, his dad went to actually kill him as well. And in the midst of it all, he ended up like defending himself, Stefan, pretty much. And his dad ended up stabbing himself. Blood was on his hands. He couldn't help it. Boom, tasted it, turned. Then he, well, this is where obviously he took it to Damon. Then he took a girl to Damon and said, "Look, we need to be together forever, so to speak. I brought you a present," and Damon ended up turning, and I thought that was a reason why Damon was mad with Stefan for this whole time, because he didn't really want to turn, and obviously Stefan enticed him. But it turns out that he was saying that it was only supposed to be him and Catherine. He was the one that Catherine should have turned. You know, as you said, she was compelling Stefan to take it. She wanted him to, where Damon had to beg, and I think that is what Damon doesn't like. But he always goes on that he hates him, but he really loves him. He actually does. Like, you can still see it. But in the last segment there, when he was talking to each other, it's like 50-50. Like, he was kind of saying how much he loves him in like I don't really love you, but you could tell that he means it, that he does. And then he transitioned into, but I still hate you, this is the reason why. And then Alaric and Damon in this episode are coming bros, mate. That's what I like to see. You know, I think them two, I think Damon needs a friend. You know, he hasn't got any friends, and he's getting close to Elena, but he needs a guy friend, and them two are perfect together. So I think it's 2 episodes left now. They're going to go after John Gilbert, definitely, for sure. I think there's going to be a couple of deaths. I'm not sure who's going to die, but I definitely think that Annabelle is going to be one. John will be one. It has to be. And yeah, very interesting. 2 more episodes, can't wait. Hopefully guys check into the channel for the next 2 days, because they will definitely be uploaded. Thanks for clicking on my video, really do appreciate it. And as always, I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Cheers.